Hey everyone, welcome to the Bowtie Breakdown. Thanks for tuning in. Last week we talked about the seller responsibilities in a real estate transaction. Today we're going to focus on exactly what the buyer is responsible for taking care of or completing during a real estate transaction. First and foremost, they got to make sure they fill out and apply for the loan. That way the lender can get started. Once a contract is signed by all parties, both buyer and seller, the inspection period begins. Buyer now has 10 days, not including weekends and holidays, to conduct all home inspections or any inspection under the sun for that matter. Obviously there's a cost involved to each inspection that you want to have done, but it's your right to really literally test anything under the sun in that property. Not only the structure, but you can test for mold, air quality, water quality, all of the things mentioned. Any test you can think of, well, septic, pretty much anything under the sun is open. Obviously there's a cost involved to that as well. Then you are responsible for getting all of the repair negotiations and the repair addendum signed before that 10-day inspection period expires. That way you can move forward. Once you get through the inspection period and work out the repair negotiations, you can let the lender know that you are going to move forward. At that point, they generally order the appraisal. Once the appraisal is complete, the report is sent over to the underwriting department for approval. Once it's approved by the underwriting department, the lender then issues a commitment letter. The mortgage commitment is actually a date that's written on your purchase and sales contract. That states the date in which the lender is going to issue the letter of commitment, stating that they are in fact going to give the borrower the loan and close on said date from the contract. And that portion of the contract responsibility on the buyer's part is deemed satisfied. On the other side of that, if that commitment date comes and the lender cannot issue that commitment letter, that's where your realtor needs to step up to the plate and let the other side know that we need an extension. That extension form needs to be signed prior to the date of the commitment letter. It's on to the clear to close and final walk. Once you do the final walkthrough, if everything is deemed satisfied, it's on to the closing table. That's the Bowtie Breakdown. I'm Garry Morin. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.